I like it. I don't remember any of these voice lines. I don't think I've ever stood here AFK. Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to another video. Today we are doing something that I need to do. I'm not facing the camera. That's better. For the new quests that are gonna come out. At least that's what people are saying. So I'm gonna believe them for it. I think we should do Cyno's story quest. Let's start with that one. Sands of Solitude, accept that boyo up. Navigate there as well. Wow, we're actually kind of close to it. Another thing we have to do is claim our key. I'm kind of silly because I just did my commissions and I forgot. Also, it seems you can like... So, another one I have to do probably is Linny's. So let's unlock it for now. Boop. Right? But then I don't accept it yet. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to spend all my keys then. Like Alicia once did. To the wise. Andia. Oh, what's the name? Lion's Blood. That's pretty sick, actually. That's a cool name. Look at these icons. They're beautiful. They're actually really cool. Little cat. Little wolf kind of thing. Roses. I guess a sewing thing. Yep. And I need to do that with all these as well. Okay, well that's nice to know. We can now just claim everything. Anyway, Sands of Solitude, suspicious smuggling case. You decided to take a look around the academia. That's how this starts. That's just it. So let's get to it. I'm gonna try and be real entertaining, so I have to do no editing, even during loading screens. Flashbang, hope you're not watching this in the evening. I try and always fade it out a little bit when I do it in the evening. Or what? When it's the bright screen instead of the dark screen. I try and like do a little dark overlay so it doesn't flashbang you too much. My party is me, Cyno, Nahihi, and Farina. Nahihi and Farina, main reason just because if there is any fighting, I know Lumina and Cyno can't carry it. Unfortunately. I feel like I've talked about this a bunch, but I might be the worst Cyno player. Oh, thank you for teleporting me. I was lost. I did not get you.
Wait, you two! Just a moment, please.
You're hidden by a leaf. Who is talking? Ah, it's a man.
You're the traveler in Paimon, right?
Yeah, right.
I thought you two looked familiar.
Uh-huh.
People have been talking all about you.
I mean, I'm kind of the talk of the town. It's true.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Yes.
Do you have a moment?
Of course.
There's something I'd like to discuss with you.
Anything for the followers of the Holy Knight of Mondstadt. Who are you? Have we met?
My name is Nabil.
Nabil.
I'm a Matra in the academia.
Mm-hmm.
You're friends with Cyno, right?
Yeah.
I've heard him mention you before.
We play TCG, yeah.
Currently, Cyno is out investigating a case involving smuggled canned knowledge.
No.
It's been
canned
days
knowledge.
since we've last heard from him.
It's been years since I've heard of canned knowledge.
Oh no. Do you
Oh,
think he's
no.
in trouble?
Paimon is saying, oh no, you know it's gonna be an awful quest. You know it's gonna be dreadful in the sense that he's being mistreated.
Well, to be completely honest, it's pretty hard to imagine anything that could pose a threat to Cyno.
So true.
But since we haven't heard from
Unless
him,
he's played
we're
by
starting
me.
to suspect that the case might be more complicated than we had originally thought.
No way, Jose.
Word has it that you two are
Sorry.
brave, smart, and extremely capable adventurers.
But does Excel too?
Do
Okay,
you
I
think
need
you
to
could lend
stop.
us a hand and help investigate the smuggling?
Of course.
Alright, since you asked so nicely, we'll help.
Why is Paimon not asking about the pay? She always asks about the pay. Do you have any further intel regarding this case?
Large amounts
little
of
sit
canned
rep,
knowledge
perchance.
from unknown origins have been appearing on the market recently. Cyno suspected that there's a secret route being used to move the capsules.
He's just in hiding, trying to watch the road and wait until they cross it.
According to some research, using large amounts of canned knowledge could lead to some serious consequences.
Such as?
And unfortunately, most people have yet to realize that.
Okay.
Rumors also have it that some particularly dangerous canned knowledge has made its way into the market. Regardless of whether the rumors are true or not, this case calls for urgent action.
As in a virus, as an information that's supposed to be secret.
Last we heard from Cyno, he was investigating somewhere outside Sumeru City.
That's very vague, man.
Seems that he had found some leads at the time, but we haven't heard from him since.
He's been on their tail, man.
Sounds like we better go look for him. Come on!
Come on, team. Sands of Solitude, Lupus Aureus, Chapter Act 1. Let's get it. Nabil, you got anything else?
How's the case coming? Any progress?
My friend, I haven't moved an inch since the last moment you've said a word to me. What kind of silly question is that? I'm leaving. Very conveniently, it is right by a teleport waypoint. He's right there. You guys haven't even tried. No, I refuse. You guys have not even tried. He is the closest he could be to the city. I'm even gonna pick some berries because there's so little of a rush. Cyno. Cyno. We saw him, Paimita. Don't even. Oh my god, he's injured.
Cyno, there you are. We finally found you.
Don't worry. Really didn't take that long.
Ah, it's you two.
Hello.
I knew I sensed a familiar presence.
Strong presence, right? Very cool presence. Very mighty presence.
But I'm very busy at the moment. We'll have to chat some other time.
Okay, well, I'm still gonna talk to you despite you telling me you don't want to talk. We heard about the case of Smuggling knowledge.
That's right. Nabil asked us to come and check on the situation.
Uh-huh.
So Nabil told you about this?
Yep.
Divulging my location without authorization.
I know.
I'll let it slide for now.
I told him the same, man.
This isn't the time for that.
I word for word said, but does Excel know as well? Or something. Because he said word, whatever.
I see. Well,
Yeah,
the
he
situation might
sees.
be more problematic than you anticipated.
No. It
I've
couldn't
already
be.
questioned several people, but gained very little information.
That is a little bit more problematic than I expected, damn.
Long story short, I was able to learn of the secret location where the canned knowledge is being sold.
But
You're welcome to accompany me if you're interested.
but that doesn't sound like it's bad at all.
Whoa.
You made
That's
progress.
pretty complicated.
How is this so
But
complicated?
having a chance to catch bad guys with Cyno, it's like we're a part of the mantra.
That's why Paimon's in. Only for that reason.
All right, sign us up.
Sign her up. I didn't say yes. Waya Paimon. Cyno, you're going too quick. How are you teleporting so fast, man? Fine, I'll walk. Fine. Oh, that's not Yelan. Yoo-hoo! Heal me. You know what? Because then we don't have to fight these dudes. Oh wait, but it's gonna... Aw, man. And I can't charge attack because I'm out of stamina. It is truly the worst of both worlds. And it looks like he does not have artifacts because he has 15k health and that's it. Where's the little... Hey, where's the awesome Sumeru feature that we miss in Fontaine, but is also not to be seen in Sumeru now? This is weird. I feel like I've never walked here before.
Is this all you got? Seems even less than last time.
Muter, I'm going to mute you. That was really good.
What
This is a
difference
great
does it
joke.
make? If you see something you like, buy it. If not, then keep walking.
Yeah, shut your mouth. Very
They've been
proud
cracking
man.
down on us lately, so we don't have much on hand. If you see something that catches your eye, then now's your chance. There's no telling when we'll have more.
See, he's wording it nicely.
What does the academia think they're doing?
Oh,
All right, I'll take these here. Let
This
me see what else
revolution.
you have.
yeah. I wonder what's in the canned knowledge.
I don't see any real gems in this batch.
Yeah.
It's all pretty ordinary stuff. Whatever. How much do I owe you?
7 million Mora.
150k.
Oh,
Show us the Mora, and you'll get the goods.
it's pretty cheap.
Put the Mora down and your hands up.
I'm on your tail.
It's Cyno! When's he ever gonna let up?
Never.
Hey, forget the goods! Let's split!
Forget the goods. Run!
But don't forget the Mora!
Bring the one he cares about. Let's see how long he's gonna mess with these. Okay. So far, so good. Cyno's walking up this entire time. I'm stalling for Cyno. He's just walking up with his spear out. He can even eat a snack. You're really taking your time, man. Are you sure they're this important? This much more than your freedom, life, and everything else? Okay, so...
Done.
Done.
You
Whoa!
can't escape with Paimon on the case.
Paimon, so arrogant. Would you really think he wouldn't just shove you aside if I wasn't here?
What is this? He's got backup now?
Yeah.
Doesn't everyone say Cyno works alone?
That's his strength.
I don't like the looks of this. Either way, it's gonna be a tough fight. Any ideas?
Yes, jump off the cliff.
It's over. It's not like we're making a big cut anyway. I'm not losing my life here.
This guy's actually the brains.
Huh? Did they really just give up like that?
Yeah, it's way smarter. What do you mean?
Just like the others I've caught. They're not deep in the circle, just dealers at the bottom of the chain.
Yeah, you're just losers is what he's saying.
All right. I have one question and one question only. Where did you get this canned knowledge?
I got it. Words on the street. And then I put it in a can.
The pickup location is different every time. The boss
you don't know
tells us
who the
where it's
boss
gonna
is, I
be,
bet.
and that's it. We don't get a say in it. He sends someone every 5 days to bring us the goods.
And when is the next batch coming?
In 5 days.
I don't know.
Liar. He's lying.
He's telling the truth.
No, he's lying.
Honest.
No.
Normally, we should have received a shipment 3 days ago, but we didn't get anything.
So the next one's in 2 days. Got it.
The stock we have right now is from 8 days ago, which is why there isn't much left.
Seems this isn't getting us anywhere. Cyno wasn't kidding when the intel was hard to come by. Yes.
I know exactly why they didn't receive their last batch. 3 days ago is exactly when I started my investigation.
Yeah, it's not suspicious.
I suspect who's ever running this
No,
whole
not
thing knew that I
suspicious.
was coming.
Yeah.
So they cut all contact with these dealers.
You guys have been left in the dirt, guys. You're not getting any pay anymore.
When you were trying to escape, you said something about me working alone. Where did you hear that from?
This guy at the academia, he also gave us your location. His name was like Samir or something.
Are you kidding? We've known your name since day one in this business. The boss warned us to watch out and even gave us info about you.
Uh-huh.
But
It's a
here we
mole.
are.
I'm telling you.
I guess we never stood a chance.
I'm telling you.
They already knew all about me and were trying to avoid being detected from the very beginning.
Hey, at least they're well organized.
These small fries are the only ones they leave out in the open.
Big
And no matter
fry.
how many we catch, it won't further our investigation.
Hey, what's the name of your big fry?
If only we had another lead. Like a merchant who sells large amounts of canned knowledge.
Oh, do not even start with Dori. No.
Oh, you need some
No.
of my dirt.
No.
Nothing?
Yeah, we can sell her out. I don't care.
Do you have a potential suspect?
No.
You'd better bring them to me for judgment.
No, I wouldn't dare.
Whoa! Judgment?
Death.
That's right. I won't turn a blind eye on any dangerous suspect.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Sounds like we shouldn't ever let Cyno meet Dori.
There's a salesperson called Dori to get him.
I see. Anyway, I'll think of a way to deal with these two and then continue gathering information.
Sure, put him in jail for a little while.
If you manage to learn anything, you can find me at Caravan Rebot.
Ribat.
And as for you,
He always
I
has
don't
these
ever want to
cool
catch you
camera
buying
scenes.
canned knowledge again. If you possess any unused knowledge capsules, then you should submit them to the authorities immediately.
Or I will deal with you personally.
Okay, I got it. Just keep your nose out of my business.
This dude is the stupidest man alive.
Hey, what's with the attitude, mister?
I don't know, the guy with the headband's actually kind of smart.
What, you got a problem with that too?
Yeah.
Listen, buying canned knowledge is a deal between two people. The buyer and the seller. We don't need people like you butting in on our business here.
Something bad's gonna happen, and then he's gonna realize that he's silly and he doesn't know the dangers of canned knowledge, and he's gonna be like, oh, I'm so sorry, please forgive me.
Think about it. If the academia is hoarding something as convenient and useful like canned knowledge,
Yeah.
then they must have been planning only to use it for themselves. Am I right?
So true. No, there's danger reasons, bro. Come
The
on.
academia has clearly published the potential dangers of canned knowledge.
Yeah.
I don't like having to repeat things. And besides, I'm sure you wouldn't listen anyway.
I do get what he's saying, obviously. And there's a chance that we're just being lied to and it's not dangerous at all so that they can keep it all for themselves. But, you know, whatever. I kind of... Ignorance is bliss. Smile.
I just hope you understand that your actions are what fuels
Have
the smuggling of
consequences.
canned knowledge.
Oh.
If I ever catch you again, I will personally see to it that you are punished. All right, traveler. I need to go now.
Okay, bye, Cyno. Take care, friend. Have fun with your card games.
Ha! You think you can scare me?
I think he succeeded in scaring you.
Traveler, why don't we go talk to Dori?
Oh.
She's got loads of connections and might be able to tell us something about all this.
This is why everyone forgot about this quest, because it has Dori in it.
If Paimon remembers correctly, she's usually at the palace of Alcazar's Array.
Alcazar's Array? I always go to Alcazar's Array to get all my loots. Oh, I was hoping the dude would still be standing here. Steal the knowledge capsules. Oh, wheat. Damn, they really did that. They really did us dirty like that. Dori... Have we ever been to the palace of Alcazar's Array? Like, actually? One time. I've been to that door one time, and it might have been during exploration. Nice. I'm getting close to 9999 meat. So I have to get every bit of meat I can. I've actually never seen Dori here of me life. So this is a first. Oh, please make it. Always lucky. Always lucky. Hey, son. That's me. I remember making a joke up there somewhere. I need 1 minute though. Nah. Okay, sorry about that. Hey, Dori. I do like how they added the little wave. The little wave is a great addition. You tell Dori about what happened with Cyno. Listen, we sold you out.
I see.
Yep.
So that's the latest scoop.
Yep.
Good thing you didn't rat me out. Otherwise, who knows where
wish.
I'd have to be hiding to avoid attention.
Yeah, that'll be about 17 million mora for your sake. Do you know who is smuggling the canned knowledge, though?
No idea. Sorry. I've already
Go look for
cashed
it.
out of the
I didn't write
knowledge
you out.
business.
Hey. Hey. I didn't write you out, so now you have to go do this for me.
Huh? You mean you stopped selling it?
Yes, it was too hot.
That's right. With so much canned knowledge flooding the market, it was becoming impossible to fetch decent prices anymore.
So it's like common to smuggle it, okay.
Besides, it seems that group of smugglers has practically taken over the market. It's a little rule of mine to never fight for a share of someone else's market.
Right.
If I'm gonna make Mora, it's gonna be the lion's share.
Dia?
Plus, with regulations getting as tight as they are now, I figured I might as well just hang it up.
Sure. I get it.
Sounds like we came all this way for nothing.
Ain't no way.
Well, not completely.
Exactly. Hit me up.
Granted, I don't know who's behind all the smuggling
It's actually
activity,
a rat in the...
But since
academia.
you didn't sell me out, I'll let you in on what I do know.
See? That's why you don't sell her out. I totally wouldn't have sold her out. I would have never sold her out.
After all, those
Psych.
smugglers have really crossed the line, butting their way into the market like that. I hope their luck runs out soon so that I can take over.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I mean, so that the industry can become more fairly regulated.
Right.
Hey, you just want to make more business for yourself.
Uh-huh. Is selling canned knowledge really that lucrative? What kind of silly question is that?
Don't underestimate its value.
I never
Think
would.
about it. You can gain all sorts of knowledge while bypassing the troublesome process of studying.
I know, right?
Naturally, that makes it a product worth a high price.
I know.
Of course, not everyone needs that kind of knowledge.
Or
but
smarts.
In a market as big as Sumeru, there is plenty of demand. Plus, the cost of production is relatively low, so
Really?
even if dealers have to cover transportation costs, there's still an enormous profit to be made.
It's also like whatever the person's willing to pay, right? Some people are like, oh man, I have an exam tomorrow. I'll pay 6 times the price.
Then why does the academia prohibit selling canned knowledge?
Dangerous.
Being able to gain complex knowledge and become a scholar with the snap of your fingers does sound like a dream, doesn't it?
Yeah, but that's why canned knowledge in general shouldn't even be allowed.
But everything in the world comes at a price, right?
Right.
Gaining knowledge is a complicated process. It requires learning, thinking, and practice.
Boring,
Even when
right?
it comes to my own business, I have to go through a lot of preparation before I put anything out for sale.
Imagine you could put that in a can. That would be crazy. So everyone would do your job.
But with canned knowledge, one may simply skip all the hassle and get whatever they need to know immediately. That inherently leads to at least 2 potential problems.
I'm with you.
First, you'll accept the knowledge as factual without a second thought.
Okay,
and
true.
you'll find it very hard to forget.
Okay.
This means that if the knowledge is flawed, then it'll be very difficult to correct.
That's an interesting take.
And second, excess use of knowledge capsules over an extended time diminishes your ability to think.
Ah, you become a
You'll end
zombie.
up becoming like a library that can only store knowledge.
A hard drive.
That does sound pretty dangerous. Traveler, you used canned knowledge before.
Drools.
Did you feel any negative effects?
It starts drooling in place.
Of course, using it sparingly is not an issue, which is exactly why I used to sell it.
Why? Selling it sparingly.
It's just like how medicine can be used to cure diseases, but can
Hey.
also do harm when overused.
Interesting take
It
as
all
well.
comes down to balancing the right amount.
Yeah, I get that. Although I think these canned knowledge stuff should just be completely banned for everyone and not just be like, ah, yeah, the academia can use them sometimes. Although I think they use it to store information, right? Not per se to learn from. I don't know. That's what it felt like during the
Anyway,
story
back to
quests.
the point.
The Archon.
There'll be consequences if the sale of canned knowledge by those smugglers is left unchecked.
Uh-huh. For your business mostly.
And What's worse, you're playing right into their hands by focusing only on the canned knowledge that's made its way into the market.
Okay.
As far as I know, their real purpose is to distribute information about the
Not
Court
the
of Desolation.
No.
That's where the real business opportunity is.
Not the Court of Desolation.
The Court of Desolation? What's that?
The court where desolation is.
A rumor has it that it's a site of ruins
No.
from the age of King Deshret.
King Deshret.
It's said that
That's
with
been
the
so
treasures
long.
inside, one can see beyond life and death.
Mm-hmm.
But any research of the ruins is strictly banned by the academia.
How dare they?
Word on the street is that there'll be an auction taking place in the desert.
Excel on the street.
They're auctioning rare canned knowledge, some of which is related to the Court of Desolation.
But it's just fake news. That's the way you're talking about. It's not even real, and you'll admit it as a fact.
Once I heard about the auction, I began to suspect that all the canned knowledge popping up on the market is just a diversion.
Mm-hmm.
I'd wager that their real target is the Court of Desolation.
Why use canned knowledge to distribute that information? What's the purpose of hosting an auction?
Because
Money.
studying those ruins is not just a simple matter.
Money.
It requires knowledge spanning several fields.
Okay.
So, if they're aiming to quickly assemble a research team, canned knowledge would be the best solution.
Interesting.
As for the auction, chances are they're trying to attract and scout out anyone with interest or expertise on the subject.
So we should dress up and go.
On the other hand, no one can say for sure that they will ever succeed in finding the Court of Desolation. So, they might as well just make a fortune while they're at it.
Money,
By
that's what I was
hyping up
saying.
the related canned knowledge at the auction.
Yeah, fair enough.
Sounds to Paimon like we better head to the desert and see the auction.
Sure.
Who knows? We might find some leads there.
We might,
That's right.
and we might not.
Now that I've shared all that valuable info with you, it's
No.
time to introduce our
No.
limited edition desert
No.
travel kit.
No.
It comes complete with a map straight to the auction location.
That is crazy. Saw that coming.
As I said, I also have to make preparations before I sell things, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, let me consider how much I should sell this for.
Do you really think me not ratting you out is only worth that little bit? I mean, the information was pretty valuable, sure, but we could have just made your whole life hell.
I've got it. 500,000 more per gift.
I'm just not
That's
doing
quite
it then.
a bargain. We'll even offer a 50% discount for little Paimon's travel kit. Only 250,000 more.
We only need one map. We're traveling together.
Super expensive.
I know.
No need to worry, little one. Cyno's the one heading this investigation, isn't he?
No.
I'll be sure to bill all the expenses to him.
We don't want it.
All you'll need to do is tell him to go to the Merchants Guild and pay the bill once
He
the
won't.
mission is completed.
He won't.
Just, be sure to not send him directly here, though, okay?
Oh, we might do
would
that.
leave me completely in the open.
That would sound fun.
I'm sure the General Mahamatra of the Academia would never leave any debt unpaid. And I can only imagine the funds he's allocated for investigations.
None, because it's all secret.
Maybe I should charge him more.
No.
We'd better get going. If Dori keeps at it, we'll be out of Mora.
But we're not buying it, though. Oh my god, we actually bought it. We actually bought it. Oh my, we actually bought it. Can't quite make sense of the contents, but further examination, they all seem quite useful. I got 3! But I thought, oh, whatever. He was getting
Anyway,
pissed.
It would be quite a tricky task to get all the canned knowledge off the market,
Yeah.
don't you think?
Yeah,
You'd probably be making some enemies along the way, too.
I have plenty of those already.
What makes you say that?
The little gang standing over there.
Because in the short run, the circulation of canned knowledge benefits everyone. Whoever's
in the
behind
short
the
run,
smuggling gets
sure.
a chance to study the Court of Desolation, while knowledge dealers stand to make big profits.
Mm-hmm.
Even the buyers get a rare chance to easily access knowledge that's hard to come
To
by.
early access. Yeah,
So, you see, it's a win for everyone. Who
sure.
would want anyone stepping in and ruining the deal,
Mm-hmm.
As for the long-term consequences that lie ahead, most people can't see them, nor would they even believe them.
Or care.
So, if you think about it, you're setting yourself up to be targeted by everyone.
Okay, thanks for selling that.
You've got
to be
quite the challenge ahead of you. I can only imagine how stressed you'll feel.
not really at
How
all.
about I recommend a book for you?
Shut up.
It's called 100 Ways to De-Stress
Shut
and Live Your Best.
up.
I'll offer you a 30% discount right now.
Only 70,000 Mora.
Again? No way we're falling for that.
And Paimon bought it. No. It's too much, guys. I'm just saying, it's too much. I'm going to Caravan Ribat and I'm telling Cyno everything. Cyno, we talked to this small, pink-haired, little scammer. You know what she said? She said, you have to pay a lot of money. What's on here? Ah, yes. Young people overthink everything these days. That's true. That's the only bit of information I needed to read.
Cyno! We got news for you. What the smugglers are really after is a chance to research the Court of Desolation.
Yep. You know what that is?
They're hosting an auction in the desert to sell canned knowledge about those ruins.
He was like, I already went there. They're all dead.
The Court of Desolation.
Uh-huh.
I won't ask how you came by this intel. But is it reliable?
Yeah, it should be. That just means no. It should be means no. That's all we have to go on for the moment. That's true, though.
We also heard that the Court of Desolation contains treasures from the time of King Deshret.
Yep.
Is that true?
Yep, very true.
Partially.
Oh.
It was a secret place built by a dark sect from the age of King Deshret.
Whoa.
The ruins do contain treasures.
Whoa.
But the place is also rife with unknown dangers.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
According to past
Actually.
research, one must forfeit their life as the price of entering. They are not some ordinary ruins.
What?
So the academia has strictly prohibited any related research.
But Cyno, that means you're dead if you go in.
However, if they are using the canned knowledge as a way to move information and recruit researchers,
Uh-huh.
then I suppose your conclusion does hold some validity.
Yeah, I know.
Regardless, we need to go into the desert.
Are there many people trying to study this Court of Desolation, you think?
Less in recent years. But there are always those who attempt to do so,
Right.
both inside and outside the academia.
Of course.
After all,
Inside is not smart.
legends claim that whoever obtains the treasures inside can see beyond life and death,
Whoa.
or even resurrect the dead.
Oh, okay. So it's like necromancy.
Death
Is that what it's
often the
called? I think
greatest
that's what it's
grievance
called.
for many people. Though they're fully aware that the chance of these rumors being true are slim,
Yeah.
they hold tight to such fantasies and pursue them regardless.
Yeah. Classic.
That's why some continue to research it, regardless of it being a restricted subject. On top of that, it's hard to track the source of information contained in canned knowledge.
Yeah, this I understand. It's actually really stupid, though, that it's made in that way.
Do you know where the auction is taking place?
Yeah, in the desert, dude.
Good.
Actually, we
We'll
bought a
go
map for
investigate.
500k.
But before that, we'll have to get rid of these people tailing us.
I'm telling you, we got tailed. I knew that from the start. Wait, will we see them? Hey, how's it going, dude?
Huh? People tailing us?
Yeah, I could smell weak auras.
That's right. Let's begin to leave town and see what happens.
Yeah.
I'm sure they'll reveal themselves as soon as we make a move.
Alright.
Don't worry. I'll make short work of them.
Oh, Trial Cyno might be better than mine.
But we can lend a hand too, you know.
I am the honorary knight of Mondstadt, Cyno. It would be funny if I just walk up to them. And they're just standing here. No, never lucky. Alright. I don't think I can teleport near this. Yeah, I have to walk. Alright. The plot's kind of interesting. As per usual, the character quests aren't really about the character, but usually about the NPC around it. So I don't know if we already met said NPC. I still think the guy from the academia. I'm sus of him, dude. I'm sus of him. And I don't know if we'll see those canned good sellers again. Maybe we'll see the one dude that was like, "How dare you?"
Hold it right there.
Hey,
Heading
Juba.
to the desert, are we? I would think twice if I were you.
Why do I know your name, Juba?
Who are you?
He's Juba.
That doesn't matter.
I
All
know
you
you
need
are,
to
though.
know is that someone wishes to inform you that it's not too late to turn back.
Okay, Juba.
You must be Cyno. I've heard a lot about you. You've got quite a reputation.
How about me?
But this time you're in over
And
your
me?
head. Unless you turn around right now, I'm afraid that even you won't return unscathed.
Stop, you're lying.
And as for you two, why bother sticking your noses in trouble that doesn't even concern you?
You see, Tefat is my concern now. I'm the honorary knight, and canned knowledge is becoming a problem.
That's right. We won't just sit back and do nothing.
Yes.
Ha! Have you really thought it through? You're not just doing this for recognition, are you, Cyno?
It's his job, though.
My employer said that he's willing to compromise as long as you just walk away.
Yeah.
He could, for example,
Reduce
reduce the amount of canned knowledge on the market.
Deal.
I'm sure that would help your investigation appear to be successful enough.
Appear.
On top of that, he's willing to give you a cut of the profit.
All right, deal.
So you see,
I would
you
have already
get
said
both
deal.
Mora and a boost to your reputation.
Dude.
I can't think of a reason why you would pass that up.
Honor, but I already would have said deal without the bar. That's crazy.
Is that so? Well, I can't think of a reason why I'd accept.
Bam.
I've heard enough. Get out of my way.
And he's like, we've done our research. We have the limited edition, super secret TCG secret card back deck.
Sorry, no can do.
Okay, you're dead,
We're getting
Juba.
paid to ensure you disappear. Since you won't turn back willingly, then we're gonna have to make you go back.
Mr. Juba. Hey, it is a trial Cyno. Look, this guy's way more tanky.
The show begins.
Do one of these, do one of these.
Everyone hold hands.
This actually might not even be a bad comp. I've given it some thought. Tis a good comp. Oh, there's so many more. Watch this. Boom. Oh, it's huge. But he probably has like no hit. Can you see his stats? That's not even that. 101. What is that? That's the weirdest build I've ever seen. No. No. We had a lot of energy recharge, I think.
This doesn't change anything.
It changed that you lost Juba.
You're in over your head, Cyno. There will be others coming for you. You'll regret it.
Will it be as difficult to fight as you guys were? Because you guys were really not that bad. Run, my boy.
Let's get out of here.
Yes. Yeah, he's slow walking. Throw sand at him. Shouldn't we follow them?
No need. Even if we apprehend them, there'll be little information to gain.
Mm-hmm.
Besides, it might also be a trap.
Well, nothing we can't handle.
I apologize for bringing you into this dangerous mess.
How dare you?
Just being associated with me will inevitably cause you to become targets as well.
We already were, don't worry about it.
You should be careful from now on. Sleep with one eye open.
Oh, it's so like tiring though.
Hold on. There's no way anyone could sleep without closing their eyes.
I'm currently sleeping.
Right?
I'm sleeping.
You'd be surprised. Anyway, just be careful.
Mm-hmm.
Mercenaries are never quick to forget.
Uh-huh.
In their line of work, even a single failure is bad for reputation.
Yeah.
They may even stay hidden in some dark corner for a very long time, waiting for the right moment to ambush you.
Mm-hmm.
They'll do anything to keep their prestige intact.
I like we're always interviewing the character. Okay, but have you ever encountered... We're like actually a child asking their grandpa about stories. Have you ever encountered that kind of situation before, Cyno?
Yes. I remember it like it was yesterday.
Fade to memory.
I was carrying out a mission with one of my superiors.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have much experience at the time. And I let my guard down after we had closed the case.
Yeah.
We ended up being attacked by the remainder of the mercenaries.
Paimon's in shock.
My superior was injured while protecting me. And we struggled to gain control of the situation.
Yeah.
I've become more vigilant ever since. Staying alert even while I sleep.
That's why you have white hair. You're just like really old already because you're just always stressed out and always on your toes.
Ooh, who could have seen that coming? Was he okay?
Yes.
He survived with a fractured wrist. It took 2 months for him to recover.
That's not that bad.
But luckily, there weren't any further complications.
That's pretty okay.
Last year, he transferred to an administrative role for personal reasons.
Fair enough.
And no
Or
longer participates in live missions.
Still being threatened, maybe.
His name is Taj Radkani. A
Taj.
very well-respected Matra. You'll have the chance to meet him someday.
Oh, Cyno, don't tell me Taj is the backstabber.
Anyway, our mission will be dangerous.
Please.
I'm already used to such grueling conditions, but I don't want to see you two get hurt.
Cyno, you're very sweet, man, but I've killed Bob's, like, alter ego god mode.
Don't worry. Paimon
And
will
egg.
be alert. We'll see danger coming a mile away.
Yeah, we've also experienced a lot of sticky situations. We'll do our best.
Good.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry. It won't be long till we're at the bottom of this.
I'm sure, Chief.
And once this is all over, I'll sweep away any other hidden dangers.
Yes. Whoa! It auto-aim me here? Sure, I'll do that. Chain of interest is funny because I'm actually chaining through the sky right now. Go to the desert auction site. He's the guard right there. He doesn't know how to look up in the sky. Silly goose. So I'm just making it. I already had this waypoint. Do you think this came out during like this part of the desert maybe? And then this was like how to get to this waypoint quick if you just did the story quest? But since it's been a year and a half since it's been out, I just missed it. I bet it came out and henna berries did not have the name henna berries yet. Do.
So hot.
Thanks.
If only there was some
Oh,
shade for us to cool
you're talking
off
about the
a
weather.
bit.
Maybe we should take a break.
We still have a long way to go, so you'll need to hang in there for a while longer.
Oh, I love that he's saying no.
This is not a good place to rest anyway.
I'm so glad you're not making us sit.
Okay. But don't you feel hot too, Cyno?
He's not wearing Pampers. He's fine.
Of course, but I'm accustomed to these conditions.
Yeah.
Care to share any tips? Paimon's about to melt away.
I'm not gonna say it again.
Just try to stay focused. Use your willpower to support your mind.
Yes.
The moment you start to give in is when you'll feel more tired.
I always say this.
Take one step after another.
Giving in is the start of the end.
Don't let your mind perceive your body's limitations.
Yes.
We must get somewhere safe before we can relax.
This is why he's the GOAT.
Okay, if you say
I thought that was a
so.
GOAT too.
But where would be a more safe place to rest?
In the
Paimon
shadows.
thinks this is a perfectly safe place to stop.
And somewhere with like a wall, because now we can get attacked from everywhere.
Just look around. It's just sand and desert. There aren't any monsters for miles around.
Whoa!
Whoa! Where did these scorpions come from?
From the sand.
Watch out. Something's not right about them.
They're poisonous. More fighting. Careful! Ambushing monsters. You call this an ambush already? Dude, I should go EM Cyno actually. Whoa. That one's just dead laying there. Yeah.
Well, Paimon really didn't expect to see those here.
In the desert. Paimon. Scorpions in the desert. You didn't expect those.
Those weren't just normal scorpions.
They were mechanical death poison scorpions of doom trained by enemies.
See?
Yep.
There are marked numbers on their pincers.
Yep.
They were raised by someone.
So you mean...
Someone doesn't want us to show up at the auction.
How dare they?
These scorpions were sent to keep us away.
That's crazy. They sent scorpions. They're meat animals.
We are surrounded by desert as far as the eye can see. If we were killed out here, nobody would ever know.
Hey, the sun's at least falling.
This place is super dangerous. Good thing we didn't let our guard down.
Oh yeah, you totally didn't.
Something's not right. There are no roads in the desert, so how could they know where we are?
We're being tracked, Cyno. They know. Check me, please. Yeah.
Stay still.
I know. Boonk! I knew it. It's the
Here's
dude.
the answer. It must have planted this on you.
Yeah, no shock.
What is it?
A tracker, Paimon, come on, keep up.
A miniature tracking device made by the khaenri'ah.
Khaenri'ah.
They can use this to discern your approximate location.
It's the dude from the start, man.
But this device wasn't licensed for mass production.
Yes.
Where did they get it? Could someone from the khaenri'ah also be involved?
Yep.
But that doesn't seem right.
Hey, can't spell Khaenri'ah without war.
Whoa! Paimon never knew that kind of thing even existed.
You're a
Why would
floating
it be in
magic
her?
baby. Because they know we'd stay with you.
They probably planted it on the Traveler during our fight with the
No,
mercenaries
it was earlier.
earlier.
No, it was earlier than that. I'm sorry I didn't even notice.
It was a frantic fight. It's only natural you didn't notice the device.
I bet you it wasn't them.
Well, good thing you were able to find it, Cyno. Now let's get rid of it.
There's two potential things. Either it's the guy from the start. I keep calling him Samir. I don't think that was his name. Samil, that wasn't his name either. Whatever. Maybe it was. I don't remember. Or the guy he said that used to be his master, that now is an administrative role. He's with the bad guys. Those are my two guesses.
No. Hold on to it for now. It might still be useful for us.
Yeah, because when we're gonna rest, we're gonna like make a little fire somewhere and put the thing there, and they're
Let's
gonna
keep
try and
heading to
ambush
the
us.
auction. It would be dangerous to linger here any longer.
I know, and then we're gonna ambush them. It's gonna be crazy. Die. Okay, wait. I want to take a picture of this. It's kind of cool, like scorpion with notes on. It's epic. I'm leaving.
Nowhere to run.
Boom. There's plenty of areas to run. Are they also trained? Oh no.
How many of them are there?
Many scorpions. Wait, they're so squish. How do they ever expect, like, scorpions to stop us? Respectfully. I'm walking on... Look, barefoot in the desert. Whoa. Suddenly it's dark. And he even walks on cacti. Look at that. She got those tanky feet. Whoa! What's this? Is this supposed to be the auction? There's no one here. It's a trap.
Weird. Is this where the auction is?
It's a tarp. But nobody's here.
Yeah, not a single soul. Maybe they're on break right now or something.
Yeah, that's what's happening, definitely.
We didn't waste any time getting here after we defeated those mercenaries. They shouldn't have been able to give any warning of our arrival. But even so, they still knew we were coming. Someone here must have been watching the tracker and warned everyone to clear out.
Like, oh no, my scorpion's lost. And the second, oh no, my second wave of scorpions lost.
Aw, what should we do?
But they're so tanky usually.
We searched the area. They couldn't have moved all the knowledge capsules so quickly. There might still be something left for us to find.
Alright, I see Celeste in the background.
Alright,
Eerie.
let's take a good look around the area.
Let's do it, Paimita. You and me. Ah, yes. Ordinary canon knowledge seems to have nothing to do with the Court of Desolation. Lame. Large amount of canon knowledge has been piled here, enough to fetch an extremely large sum more at market price. Very interesting, yes. Scattered footprints not be completely buried by the wind and sand. It's impossible to speculate on the direction that merchants escape. Oh, that sucks. How this boy, what they're feeding. His sumpter beast is drinking water leisurely and seems to be completely unaffected. Now that's important news.
Did you find anything?
Yes, the sumpter beast. It was drinking water.
No, nothing in particular.
Only some average-looking knowledge capsules.
It's possible there weren't many
stuff.
knowledge capsules containing
Knowledge
info about the
capsules.
Court of Desolation.
Yeah.
So they carried those off.
Yeah.
But don't worry. I have another idea. You two start heading back the way we came. I will remain hidden here.
Everyone's like, but why? And we're like, because we will bring the tracker, and he will be able to kill them all.
Come back and meet me here after some time has passed. I'm sure something will come up by then.
So that's why you wanted me to carry the tracking device.
They packed up in a hurry and didn't have time to carry off all their goods. They won't just leave them here.
Well, maybe they're kind of
Once they
meaningless,
think we've left the
relatively.
premises, they'll be back to pick up their belongings.
Yeah.
We just need to make sure the tracker goes far enough from here to make them assume that it's safe to come back.
But Cyno, what if they ambush me when I'm gone?
Oh, Paimon gets it. We'll lure them
Oh my god,
out,
that's so
but
smart of
they'll
them.
think we've left.
They know that. They know we would do this, so they're gonna ambush me by myself.
Okay, we'll start heading away and leave this place to you.
It's over.
Yes.
Oh, that was cute.
And don't worry.
Pointing.
If they dare to return, I'll make sure they stay.
I know what you're saying. I know what you mean, dude. I know what you mean. That bird's pissing me off. I'm gonna kill him.
There's no time to lose. Leave as soon as you're ready.
I'm always ready. Let's play around at TCG first, though. Then I will be fully ready. Come here, bird. You're pissing me off.
Everyone hold hands.
Die.
Surrender!
I missed.
Shower me with praise.
Fine. Farina, get them, because I can't. That was it. Alright, let me get the chicken real quick. Dude, you want me to go 300 meters? I'm teleporting that. That's down. I'll go here. Beep, beep, boop, 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 beep, 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 boop, beep, boop, boop. I need healing. Guys, you wouldn't kill me, right? You're not actually after me, right, guys? You're only after Cyno, the Mahamatra, right? Guys. I'm not healing anymore already. I'm out of range. This is an extremely unusual spot to stop at. Ah, never mind, actually. We're just home. It's the entrance to home. Oh no, they're not attacking home, are they? Get a phone call. Lumine, it's me, Cyno. I'm getting ambushed.
So tired. We've probably gone far enough now, right?
No, we should go further.
Further?
Yeah,
But Paimon can't go another step.
that's good. You don't have
How
to.
about we rest here for a while?
No. You sit and rest. No. Why does Paimon always get the last say?
It's probably about time for us to head back to the auction.
We sat for 15 minutes.
Let's
It
go.
took us
Maybe Cyno's
days to
finally
get
found
back.
some leads.
Ba-da-da-da. I hope you can't hear everyone slamming doors in the house. Sorry about that. It's the kind of thing that, you know, you always get flamed for doing, but then everyone else still does it. Even though I have learned to not slam doors anymore. I thought maybe you'd want to hear that little bit of trivia while we run back. Ooh, there's people. Mahamatra is there, talking to some dude. This just looks like some average Joe merchant dude.
Oh, looks like Cyno caught someone.
Nah, this is just some dude.
So you're the bad guy behind all this, aren't ya?
No.
All right, tell Paimon on everything you know.
There's clearly, they're just chill chatting. Does he know anything about the smuggling? Does he have an important role in the auction?
I didn't act immediately when he showed up. Rather, I laid low and observed for a while instead.
Uh-huh.
He is not the primary instigator, but he is most likely one of the more important dealers here.
Oh, he is one of the bad guys.
Am I right?
Cool.
Yes, impressive. You certainly live up
Fake.
to your reputation.
Why did he just
Cyno.
admit it?
If I had any idea you were still around, I wouldn't have gotten so greedy.
But it doesn't matter, dude. He was just watching you.
Huh? Greedy? What do you mean by that?
He stuck around and grabbed so much stuff.
Once everyone knew you were coming, all the canned knowledge dealers abandoned their goods and fled at once.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, there wasn't time to pack up everything.
It's weird that he's selling them out so quick.
Since all the goods were just left here unsupervised, I thought I'd use the opportunity to come back and take what I could.
Ah.
You know, free merchandise is good business, but I suppose there's no use explaining it now.
At least he's honest.
You must know who's manufacturing and selling the canned knowledge, correct?
Yes.
Will you tell us willingly? Or do I need to make you talk?
Uh-oh.
No, I'll talk. But before that, perhaps we can take the conversation elsewhere?
No.
If we stay here, chances are that someone will see me with you. That would put both me and my family in danger.
I see. Well, you're already in danger.
All right. Where do you suggest we go?
Someone's gonna swoop up all this stuff while we're gone.
How about my home in Aru Village?
Ain't no way.
Should be safe there.
Bro just lives in Aru Village?
Fine. Let's head out. You can throw away the tracker now, traveler.
I don't think so.
Listen, buddy, you better not try to trick us.
Listen, buddy.
Come on now. Do you really think I'd try to pull anything under Cyno's watch?
You've been trying.
Seriously, what can I even do?
Lead us away from the canned knowledge? How about that? I can't believe this random dude lives in Aru Village, but he's a bad guy. Smuggling canned knowledge. I thought this was like mad evil person stuff. What are you thinking?
As long as I just keep
forgot this was a
talking
thing.
up life outside of the village,
Should've been doing
people
this.
will keep flocking to me.
So true. Simon does not think much. Oh, is this your daughter? You have a kid.
Dad, you're back.
You have a kid.
Oh, we have guests?
Hello.
Hi there.
This is the police.
This is my daughter, Simin. She can be a little shy of strangers.
Fair.
Why don't you run along now, dear? Dad needs to talk with our guests.
Dad is a criminal.
Oh, okay.
And I was gonna steal of our other friends' stuff too. I see like
Everyone
purple and
knows
green in the
Cyno
background.
our business, but let me ask, who are you two?
You don't know me, the honorary knight of Mondstadt?
Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler.
I don't want you to know me.
To be honest, I really didn't expect to see Cyno, the lone operator, working with any partners. When I saw the tracker start moving away, I assumed you had decided to just go back empty-handed.
Yeah, as if he would.
But even though you caught me, I'd still urge you to stop while you still can. You should abandon this investigation.
I see your canned knowledge in your house, man.
Why is that?
Everything from the manufacturing of canned knowledge to the sales and even splitting the profits.
Yeah.
Every step of the process involves dozens, if not hundreds of people. Massive profits have brought everyone together in this business.
You know, we're all friends now, actually. Even though I was gonna go there and steal other stuff, we really trust each other.
Everyone will try their best to defend this industry that we've worked to build. It will be a long and difficult fight, even for you, Simon. And even if you manage to win in the
Okay,
end,
nice speech,
no
bozo.
one will thank you.
Shut up.
If anything, you yourself might even feel remorse.
Nah.
Why are you so bent on putting us out of business.
It's dangerous, Bahari.
Everyone has their own reasons for what they do. I don't have to explain mine.
Yes. That's right. She's making some tea for us.
Here's some tea, Dad.
Oh,
And for the
she
guests,
actually is.
too.
She's very cute.
Right. I forgot to offer tea to our guests. Thank you.
Hey, if anything, I have to say you did educate your kid very well.
Don't mention it. And
Except if... Did you poison our cups?
I should tell you that our tea tastes kind of bitter, but I put some sugar in to make it a little tastier.
Sounds incredibly suspicious, little girl.
That's my girl. Do we still have any sugar left? If not, I'll buy some more next time.
This is sus.
Yes, we do. Okay. I'm gonna go have a rest now.
That's code. That is code.
Didn't you say that everyone's in it for the massive profits?
Yeah,
That sure doesn't seem to be the case for you.
I know.
Actually, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. I was hoping to ask you for a favor.
Listen, the whole quest, I've been told to keep my guard up. I'm keeping it up right now, Bahari.
My daughter was born with a chronic disease.
No.
So she has a relatively weak heart and lungs.
No.
Even slightly strenuous exercise can cause her to faint and prove to be a life-threatening risk.
My poor little baby.
That's why she never really had any friends to play with, and why she locks herself up in her room most of the time.
No.
She has to take lots of medicine, and it doesn't come cheap.
You make it really difficult for me to be like really strong on my standpoint now because you're saying sick kids are OP. You cannot be against them.
As for me,
But if you're
I
lying,
was just an average merchant.
if you're lying,
Wake
old
up
man.
early and travel all around to make a profit. But the Mora was still nowhere near enough.
Yeah.
I could only watch my daughter's health deteriorate day by day.
Sumeru Healthcare when?
Until one day, someone reached out and showed me a way to really make a profit.
Uh-huh.
Selling canned knowledge.
No. Selling people out.
That's right.
Oh.
With all the Mora I made, I could finally afford medical treatment for my daughter.
Yeah.
Nothing made me happier than seeing her get better.
I can imagine.
There are many others like me. Smuggling canned knowledge might seem like an unforgivable crime to you, but to us, it's a means of survival.
But imagine you sell this canned knowledge to someone, and eventually some kid gets a hold of it, and uses 1 million of it, and becomes a zombie. You did what you don't want to happen to your kid to someone else. How do you feel now?
I wanted to tell
Probably
you all
still
this
fine.
so that maybe you could understand and change your mind. Please, stay out of this, Cyno. Give us a way to survive.
There has to be a better way.
Oh no.
Oh
That
no.
means
See, I told
if
you.
we prevent the sale of canned knowledge, his daughter will.
Die. Dude, that's crazy that I told you when she says, oh no, you know it's going to be a deep quest, and she says it again, and it is deep. Rough, isn't it? Keep your guard up.
I must get to the truth.
I'm with you.
I can find someone to help treat your child, but I cannot turn a blind eye to the smuggling.
Yeah.
These are two completely different issues.
Yeah.
I somehow knew you would say that. But having your word to help my daughter is enough for me.
Okay. I respect
Since you
that.
insist on continuing the investigation, you should have a look around the back of my home.
I genuinely, if he is doing it for his daughter, I respect it, even if he's doing something that's illegal.
You'll find some goods I received just recently. I think everything will become clear to you once you see them.
And then we get ambushed. You go to the back of the house with Cyno.
Whoa! Look at all of this.
I am looking.
Yes. All neatly packed away and organized in boxes.
You call that neatly
I
packed?
think that this is only one dealer's worth.
Yes.
Small producers couldn't possibly support such a large quantity of
The
goods.
Academia. What?
Could the Academia have a hand in this?
No, no way.
But such a volume of goods wouldn't be able to slip through inspection.
No, no, no. No way, the Academia.
Look,
I know.
these seem different
The
from
purple
the other
ones.
knowledge capsules we've seen. Maybe they contain knowledge about the Court of Desolation.
No, that'd be crazy.
Yes, that would make sense. Wait, what's this?
A bomb! Oh, some sort of marking we've seen before. Never seen before. Yeah, it's the same on the scorpion, dude.
Yes, it's a Matra seal.
Oh.
indicating that the goods have passed Matra inspection.
But they haven't.
I started to suspect that someone in the academia might be involved when I found the tracker earlier.
That took you a while.
But how they could ship so much canned knowledge out of the academia was still a mystery.
Uh-huh.
The pieces have now all fallen into place. With this Matra seal, goods can leave the academia without undergoing a second inspection.
That's bad.
No wonder they don't want me to investigate. It turns out that a Matra is behind this. Even I find it hard to believe.
No, it's not a misunderstanding. Stop coping.
Could I ask you for a favor, Traveler?
Depends.
Since all this canned knowledge came from the academia,
Yeah.
then it's highly likely that the knowledge regarding the Court of Desolation originated from research files stored within the academia.
You're gonna use it on me, aren't you, this capsule?
If we can enter the repository, we can find out who accessed these files.
Big. It's gonna say Cyno, just so you know.
Considering my current status, if I suddenly show up at the academia now,
But so will I.
it will only draw unnecessary attention.
That guy that hired me for the job will also know.
You'll need to be the one who checks the records.
Nabil.
I'll
He's
write
the
a
one.
letter to Nabil.
Don't!
He'll take you there.
Don't!
Sure thing. Leave it to us.
Don't do it!
I'll also keep working here in the meantime.
Oh my god.
Although our leads are all currently pointing to someone within the academia, it's obvious that they also have power outside of it.
It's Nabil or his old friend.
We can get more information on other dealers from Bahari.
Yes,
I'll
Bahari.
stay here and make some preparations.
Or Bahari.
You can come find me anytime if you uncover more info.
Alright. Alright, deal. Friends, I do not want to... I straight up would not want to give this. All returns to silence.
If you start sniffing around the academia, it won't be long before people catch on to you.
He's right. He's right.
Once word gets out, they'll soon be after my daughter and I.
Yeah, he's right again.
Don't worry. I'll find them before things escalate that far.
Don't make it even more sad. Did something happen to your wife as well?
But if you still feel uneasy, then why don't you tell me about anyone else you know who was involved? The more
the
information
merrier.
I have,
Oh,
the safer you will be.
he's right.
All right.
He's right, Bahari. And as he starts dishing out info like it's his job. Okay, let me get a nice little angle on these little canned capsules. This looks like Bongo Cat looking over the table. And you got some purple ones. Beautiful, guys, beautiful. 2 kilometers. All right, see you, Cyno. And good luck. Oh, not this again. Okay, this is probably just here. I figured out the way into the academia. It only took me a little bit. I wanted to say something. I'm recording this obviously like after Fontaine and everything. As you can see, Farina's out and in my party. This was Jory Patch. Father is about to come out in 2 days. I think I said that during the intro. But I was looking at the... probably during editing or something, I was looking at the... What's it called? The wiki. And it says popular pages, and obviously Arlecchino is on top, and Nur and Farina are still there, but there's this one character. She looks really pretty. I have no idea who she is or what she does. I might click it, although it looks like it has massive spoilers. It says, I think, Crusabena? I'm assuming it's Curcabena. And I really want to click it, but it looks like a massive spoiler. She's
Hello,
pretty, though.
We meet again.
Hey, Nabil, I have full faith in you, man. 100% trust, you know?
Have you managed to find Cyno?
Yes.
If so, how's he doing?
He knows nothing, man. He is a Matra. You give Nabil a letter.
I read the letter and must admit that I hadn't expected things to be so serious.
Uh-huh.
Sorry.
Yes.
Had I known it would be so dangerous, I never would have gotten you two involved.
Yeah, you're saying that because I can now divulge your plans.
It's all right. We wanted to help Cyno too.
Yeah.
I can tell that he really trusts you.
Mm-hmm.
The research files stored away in the restricted repository are far from ordinary.
Mm-hmm.
Everything there is essentially about dangerous research that's forbidden by the academia.
So you're not gonna allow me in there, are you?
Even I don't usually have authorization to enter. But with this letter from Cyno, it shouldn't be a problem.
Forbidden research.
That's right.
It is very similar to the
Granted,
I'll
the
hate the mark.
academia is very supportive when it comes to research. They encourage scholars to conduct all kinds of studies.
Except for...
However, some forms of research have proven to be so dangerous
Yeah.
that the Matra have to step in and put a stop to them.
Mm-hmm.
Normally, after some particular research becomes prohibited, the majority of the related files will be destroyed.
Really?
But some information may be retained as a record to warn later researchers.
Interesting.
Such information is kept in the restricted repository, which is heavily guarded.
With like 3 guards, I bet.
Follow me. I'll show you. Hopefully, we'll find the answers that Cyno is looking for.
You know what? He's gonna be like, guards, kill her.
Restricted
I don't trust this guy still.
Sounds kinda dangerous.
Sure.
We better keep an eye out.
Baimon, our threat is closer than you might think. What do you guys think?
I see everything.
Nothing. You guys head empty. Châtir, do you know? Qui aime bien châtie bien, as they say in French.
Everyone?
Hopefully those earmarked funds were actually spent somewhere useful.
I know, man. Zinat?
So, what is a vision actually made of?
Oh my god, you just rang a bell. You know how in Star Rail everyone's gems? We're all gems as well. Oh my god, sapphires for hydrovisions. Hello, he doesn't think. Emeralds for Dendro. Topaz for Geo.
Okay,
Ruby for Pyro.
I understand.
Dude! I've just cracked the clue.
Since Cyno is vouching for you,
yes,
I suppose we can trust you.
I'm glad.
You may browse the information regarding the Court of Desolation.
Thank you.
Ask me if you have any questions.
Who searched it last?
But I'd suggest avoiding any other research files.
Oh.
Sometimes the less you know, the better.
Hey, ignorance is bliss. I said that once as well. The less you know, the better. Utaiba activates the device, and a secret door opens in the wall. And I'm not allowed to see where it is, because otherwise I want to go back in there.
So this is the restricted repository. I never thought I'd see the inside of it.
Uh-huh.
This is a first for both you and me.
Right. I don't trust this dude in the slightest. Do you also know Cyno Utaiba?
There are many who do not openly
Utaiba?
converse with others within
Utaiba?
the academia. But even so, there are very few who I feel could be trusted with a real secret.
Uh-huh.
Cyno happens to be one of them.
I see.
Even though he's no longer in the academia, I still trust him. And that goes for anyone he trusts as well.
Sure.
The files are over there. Just make it quick.
Browse it all. Take in all the information you can, Pamita. Look for information about Ether. Here we go. Sealed material, Court of Desolation, despite the research. Okay, I should actually try. It's a lot, though. Research on the Court of Desolation in the past decade has increased without ceasing. Researchers who study the history of the Court of Desolation mainly go through 3 stages: discovery, investigation, and fanaticism. Hope I'm saying that right. The earlier stage of the research is the relatively basic discovery phase, which causes little to no harm. The results of their discoveries will show that the treasures related to life and death will be hidden within the Court of Desolation. This is where the rumor of bringing the dead back to life may begin. That's that term I used earlier. And you know what? I cut it, but I said a really bad term before that. But that started with the... Weird people, man. May begin. Following the initial phase is a prolonged investigation phase. All documentation regarding to the location of the Court of Desolation has been vague at best. As a result, the structure itself has never been truly discovered. Many researchers deplete their resources searching in the desert, only to find a scant few remaining stone tablets with the words, "Entering the Court of Desolation comes at the price of one's life." 2 different interpretations of the line have quickly emerged as a result. Some believe that the price of one's life is key to entering the Court of Desolation, while others asserted that it was a requirement for the court to appear. So like you sacrifice someone. They're both talking about death. I would say, because the price of one's life might also mean you have to consecrate your life to like praising something. You know what I mean? Because the Court of Desolation has never been discovered, the latter view gradually became mainstream. As a result, many researchers went in a short period of time. Overtaken by their fervent desire to make the Court of Desolation appear, they attempted to sacrifice their lives. Relevant research became increasingly dangerous and was eventually banned. Yeah, the thing is, maybe they made it there, in the afterlife, if there is one. But even after that, many academia scholars secretly continued their research. It was not until seven scholars, interesting number, including Murtada Radkani, were arrested that research into the Court of Desolation entered a period of stagnation once again.
Whoa, there's a lot to read here.
Uh-huh.
Have you found anything yet?
Murtada Radkani, that's Cyno's buddy.
Huh. It reminds Paimon of Cyno's former partner.
I know.
His former partner. That would be Taj Radkani.
Oh, his brother or something.
But you're not far off.
Oh.
Murtada Radkani was Taj's only son.
Damn.
What? Taj's son went to prison for researching the Court of Desolation?
You heard that, Nabil?
Why do you sound so surprised? You're a Matra, aren't you?
It's just that they arrested him in secret, so it was never publicly known.
Right.
All I knew was that Taj's son was taken to prison.
Wow.
It's not just me. I bet even Cyno didn't know about it.
Is there any way we could meet him?
No.
Oh.
Unfortunately, there isn't.
Oh.
He took his own life not long after he went to prison.
Maybe he found the entrance, though.
You've heard about Taj, right?
Yeah.
I know Nabil has. Every Matra knows him.
Really?
I would say he's probably pushing 50 this year.
Old man.
Which makes him one of the most experienced Matra.
Old Matra.
He's a man of integrity and honesty. He's made countless achievements. His reputation goes back a long way now.
Oddly suspicious that you're praising this guy so much. I like how this guy doesn't even say Matra. He's a restricted repository admin.
He used to be Cyno's only partner.
Yeah.
Taj is also skilled with the polearm.
Sick.
So the two of them used to practice together when they weren't out on a mission.
Epic. You're saying this one dude's 50. How old is Cyno supposedly? Like 20 maybe?
Ah, right. I heard Cyno mention that before. But one day, Taj suddenly decided to retire from active duty and transfer to an administrative position.
It wasn't very sudden.
I wonder if it had anything to do with the Mortada incident.
Well, he got... Oh, maybe the story was baloney? There's no way.
Taj was already very well known by the time Mortada was born.
Yeah.
So when Mortada came to study at the Academia, everyone had high expectations of him. He had to face a lot of pressure.
Maybe his dad, like, really believed in this thing, and he forced his son to study it.
Then he had an unpleasant dispute with his father.
Yeah.
But they were eventually able to work things out.
Yeah, exactly.
Not long after they had reconciled,
Yup.
Mortada was caught studying the Court of Desolation, which is in violation of Academia rules.
This old man is going to be an interesting talk.
And put him behind bars.
He did it.
He begged for leniency, but Taj wouldn't agree.
Okay, but now it sounds like he didn't want. Damn it! Too many potential angles.
Shortly after, Mortada slit his own throat with the pieces of a broken bone.
Lovely sentence.
By the time Taj arrived at the scene, it was already too late.
My god.
He never had a last chance to see his son.
Yeah, well, he imprisoned him, so...
Since then, Taj has been periodically coming to the repository. He'll hold the files from his son's research with a remorseful look on his face.
Yeah.
I guess that's why he chose to move to administrative work.
Interesting. Well, it's hard to know with the exact, like, not knowing the exact timeline.
I had no idea that happened. That must be really hard for Taj. I've never heard him mention that to anyone.
Well, the way this dude just worded it was kind of raw. Like, no thanks.
That's awful. Paimon feels
Oh,
now.
I can't get it out of my head.
Are you okay, Traveler?
I'm all right. I need to process this for a minute. You said Taj come to the repository. He's gone through the Mortada search files.
Wait, don't tell me you're starting to suspect Taj now.
Listen, you were my main suspect for a while, Nabil. You better be happy about this.
Possible. Taj would never do that. I mean, yes, he does have a big reputation and has access to such research. But this is Taj we're talking about.
Taj Mahal.
He would never do anything against regulations. Never.
Okay.
But if you
he's in with him.
Canned knowledge was originating
but I don't trust both of them.
Then Taj is indeed a suspect.
Yep.
Because he was the only one who could have recently gone through research files about the Court of Desolation.
Oh my goodness. It's over.
There are so many files about those ruins that it would be difficult to restart any research.
Yeah.
Since the 7 original researchers were put behind bars. It's hard enough just trying to make sense of these files.
Yeah.
However, if the files were made into canned knowledge, they could be understood immediately.
I like this guy. He's smart.
By doing so, one could restart the research outside the Academia without anyone ever noticing.
This guy's smart.
But even so...
No, Nabil.
According to the
Stop
legends,
coping.
The treasures inside the Court of Desolation could allow someone to see beyond life and death. Or even bring the dead back to life, right? So maybe Taj is trying to bring Mortada back.
That's wild. But it does make sense.
Though I don't really believe Taj would ever try to do something like that.
It is possible.
I'm just telling you what I know.
He's objective.
It's the job of the Matra to find the truth and track down criminals.
Ledge.
Do you have any questions? If not, it'd be best if you would leave now.
I clicked the first book I saw instantly because I was hoping it'd be the wrong one. But it happened to be the right one. I wanted to read everything in here.
Paimon's kinda confused. What should we do from here?
Let's go ask around somewhere else.
Oh, now that I think about it, Cyno suspected that the canned knowledge was coming from within the academia, right?
Yes, Nabil.
There's no way so many boxes could ever get through without drawing any attention. Maybe we could try asking people around the gate of the academia and see what we can find.
Okay, Nabil.
Don't worry, Taj. I won't let your reputation be tarnished.
I don't know about that, Nabil.
Alrighty then. Let's go ask around.
Can we leave this guy behind? I don't want to hang out with him anymore. Oh, I'm still in here. Yes, yes, yes. With Taiba.
Do you have any other questions?
Can I actually? I love that you're asked that and I can't ask you anything else. Secret text interpretation manual. Records of an account of a Haravatat researcher being sentenced to prison for deciphering forbidden documents. That's just the son's story, no? Mechanical life forms research data. This is, I think, Alhaitham's. Oh no, wait, Tainari's maybe. Spontamad researcher was expelled from the academy for studying mechanical life forms. I think that was the Tainari quest. And maybe the other one was the Alhaitham one. I don't know. Leave repository. Yeah. Whatever. Whatever, dude. Whatever. Ask about the shipments. They're not that far away. I keep crouch running walks. I meant to press shift. Question for you PC gamers. Do you sprint with shift like this? Or do you sprint with right click like this? Or do you sit?
I should probably make an admission brochure and put it up on the side.
Or do you maybe
I'm sure no one
play on
would
mobile?
read it.
Hello, Badr.
Excuse me. Have you seen
I'm
any
actually still
large
at Nabil.
shipments of goods leaving the academia recently?
Yes.
Huh. Well, yes, but isn't that pretty normal?
Yeah, but they were suspicious though.
The academia consumes so many resources each day. Everything from cooking ingredients, raw materials, even equipment for experiments.
Yeah.
It's normal for goods to be coming in and out.
You're suspiciously positive about this.
Right, but we're looking for shipments with a Matra seal.
Yeah.
Have you seen any like that?
We need him.
That I'm not too sure of. I normally wouldn't notice whether the goods have any seals or not. Maybe you should ask someone else.
Bro, what is your... Oh, you're just a researcher, actually. You're not like a guard gate or anything. I thought he'd be a guard, and I'd be like, what do you mean? Why have you no idea?
Everyone hold hands.
Yanam.
Excuse me. Have you seen any large shipments of goods leaving the academia recently?
He's the guy that shoved me when I was doing the intro.
No, not that I'm aware of.
No.
Perhaps you could ask someone else?
Why did you... like, deflect so quick? Fine, I'm just suspicious of everyone, I guess. Ask the guard. See, that makes way more sense. Because this guy should know. Payam. Hello, Payam.
Excuse me. Have you seen any large shipments of goods leaving the academia recently?
No hi.
Huh? Why do you ask?
Because there's been crazy things happening, ma.
I'm just checking to ensure nothing unusual has happened.
Yeah, just, you know, casual work, ma.
Well, I can't say it's unusual, but I did notice something.
What was it?
There's a khaenri'ah researcher who's been making frequent shipments recently.
No.
Dozen of large boxes each time, if not more.
That is crazy, because that is actually the gang we're researching.
When I asked him about it, he said they just contained a bunch of old worn-out machines. The khaenri'ah used to often sell scrap machines to traveling merchants, so I didn't really think anything of it.
Okay.
But he's been making a lot of shipments lately.
Good info.
There weren't ever so many outdated machines before.
Maybe he's just getting rid of his backlog, you know, he kept it all, and now he's like, nah, that's it, I'm not keeping it anymore, and he's just getting rid of all of it, you know?
And you didn't find that suspicious? Why didn't you report it for inspection?
You didn't find nothing suspicious either until today, man. Come on.
Well, the boxes were stamped with a Matra seal. Why should I bother?
No.
Of course, I did start to wonder about the seal once, thinking that maybe they forged it or something. But you know what happened?
What happened?
A man named Taj came here and told me that he'd already inspected the goods personally. He ordered me to leave the researcher alone. I couldn't question his word, could I?
Yeah, everyone called Taj you cannot question, especially if they're like in a cartoon.
Possible. There must be some
It's
sort
not
of
even
mistake.
Taj, it's Taz.
There's no way Taj would ever...
Nabil, I need you to stop simping.
No, I won't believe it. Taj is an honorable
Nabil?
man. Someone must be trying to frame him.
Nabil, stop it now.
Wait,
Never meet your heroes.
I know another Matra who works with Taj. I can ask him to let us speak with Taj.
Do you have to finish every sentence with Taj runs away? Nah. Nabil returns with someone. It's the same guy from earlier.
As I've already told you, I don't have any way to contact Taj.
What do you mean?
A few Eremites showed up looking for Taj yesterday.
Look at this little
and
baby.
he met with them in his office. I was standing outside of the door, and I vaguely heard them say, "Found it."
Found what?
Before I realized it, the door opened, and Taj left with the group of them.
Uh-huh.
I noticed that he had also changed into Eremite attire.
Yeah, that's not suspicious at all or anything.
But Taj didn't come to work today, so I've also started to feel a little concerned about the whole thing.
Uh-huh.
If you'd like to speak with him, maybe you can try visiting his home. He lives just on the outskirts of Sumeru City.
We're busting down his door.
A group of Eremites? Could Taj really be the one making all the canned knowledge?
I don't see why it would be so difficult to believe. Either he's like, or okay, here's the crazy plot twist. He's actually not a bad guy. He's just trying to like infiltrate.
No way. Taj is just like Cyno.
Nabil.
They're considered heroes among the Matra.
Nabil.
There's no way that he would...
Nabil, stop. Let's go to his home and have a look.
Fine. Looks like there's no other choice.
Listen, it's not because he's a hero that we can't check it out.
Get here just yet. We'll get to the bottom of this once and for all.
Yeah, what the little baby says. Well, Sam, you're a little weirdo for not thinking that's weird, you know? He just doesn't think at all.
Taj lives on the outskirts of Sumeru City.
I know, you told me that already. I like this guy, he's cool.
Was my intuition right?
Yeah.
Was there really something wrong with those goods?
There is, Payam. Believe in yourself, come on, man. You're way better at your job than you think. Oh, there. Dude, I keep getting daily commission here. I'm trying to get... There's like a daily commission and you have to... Doctor's Goods or something, I think it's called. You have to heal one man that's standing over here. He gives the commission, that guy over there. And there's one girl sitting over there. You need to give her sugar. This dude you give steak to. And then I think there's one more over here. You need to clean his weeds. He stands by these parisaras, I believe. I'm here.
So, this is Taj's place.
Yes.
There doesn't seem to be anyone here.
If he's a bad guy, he's never coming back. Bust it down.
Well, what should we do then? Do we break in?
Yes, we're loud.
No. Wait, the door's unlocked. Did Taj leave in a hurry?
I guess it's not breaking in, then it's just walking in. Let's go.
Well, anyway, we're still not sure if he's the real culprit.
Oh, I hope we got an instance.
Probably not a good idea to go in without permission.
I have permission. Cyno gave me permission. No other option, we have to do this.
You're right. Even if we apply for a warrant now, we won't be able to do anything until tomorrow at the earliest.
Uh-huh.
This is an emergency. I just hope Taj doesn't mind.
This guy is so fond of Taj, I'm starting to think, like, we kind of want him to be bad. Knowledge capsules.
It's a paper full of names written on it. Oh, and a map.
A map?
Nabil, can you make any sense of this?
Ah, yes. He was a big fan of Dora, I remember.
Yes. This is definitely Taj's handwriting.
Mm-hmm.
These papers look like records.
About forbidden knowledge?
These are the transactions between Taj and some other people.
Uh-oh.
From the look of the numbers, the scale of this smuggling case is absolutely massive.
No way, man. I don't believe it. He's a hero.
More than 300 people.
No.
Including dozens of celebrities.
Celebs.
These are famous scholars, merchants, mercenaries.
It's funny because in the potion events, you could pick like marketing strategies for different places, and in Sumeru, using like famous people actually was a successful strategy.
I have a
so it is on
feeling
team?
that Cyno might be unaware of what he's up against. There's no way anyone could face such a large organization on their own.
Maybe he is aware, and even so he won't back down. You know him.
You're right. That's just who he is.
Uh-huh.
As for the map, it appears to indicate the location of the Court of Desolation.
No way.
Let's take it to Cyno and let him decide how to proceed.
Alright. That's kinda cool. That's kinda cool. That's kinda cool. I like that.
Taj really has turned on his honor and committed these terrible acts.
Uh-huh.
And I suspect that he might already be at the Court of Desolation as we speak.
Sacrificing countless people.
I don't want to suspect him, but I also don't know him very well.
Yeah, bro.
Maybe Cyno will know what to do.
Brother.
All right, we'll give these to Cyno and see. Let's go.
I don't want to suspect them, but whatever. I'm actually Jover it. Ancient map.
I don't want to suspect him, but...
It's okay. It's okay. I understand. It is difficult to say that your heroes are bad when they are. Maybe I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. But also, I'm not going to clear someone's name because the good things they've done previously. Bul Belkacem.
Weather in the desert is always so unpredictable.
I think weather everywhere is kind of unpredictable. Chief. Cyno. Cynino. How's it going? I'm back with lots of good intel. They never think anymore. Why has the world stopped thinking? Everyone's used too much knowledge capsules. You tell Cyno everything that's happened.
Well, Cyno, what do you make of it?
Yes, it's a dire case.
Taj. It's been a while since I last saw him.
Yes.
From what I remember, he is a straight-laced man.
It doesn't matter.
Although he would resort to extreme measures from time to time. He would never do anything against his beliefs.
You know, people would do anything for love. And also, like, for example, for your child. We just saw this dude right here sold out the whole business for his kid. And he's maybe trying to revive his kid. What did I say? Necromancy? So there's a chance he's gonna do that now.
So do you think he's the one behind all this?
Yes.
I'm still not sure.
Yes.
I cannot imagine how devastating the incident with Mortada was
Very.
for him. Nor can I deny the possibility that people can change.
Thank you for that.
Whether it's out of love for his son or for other reasons, we have to see for ourselves to judge him.
Yeah.
Or rather, the person he's become.
Damn deep. The evidence is stacked against him.
That's right. It's clear that he had a hand in this case.
Yeah.
Yet he made no report of it.
I know.
There's no doubting that.
Mm-hmm.
That's also why I need to see him.
Yeah.
I must ask his reasoning and judge him myself.
Do it, King.
Time is ticking. Let's go.
I've been wanting to for many minutes now. A return to silence. Find the Court of Desolation according to the instructions on the map. Man, it has to be all the way in the middle of frickin' nowhere. Guess we'll walk. I don't know if it's quicker to go here or if it would have been quicker to... Dude, look at this optimization. It's like I play this game every day. I don't know if it's quicker to glide or quicker to go from there. I know there's a commission around there usually, and I find it super annoying to get up where we have to go. But I think it was probably quicker, because this is a long distance. Although, my glider speed buff might have been the difference maker. Who knows? I guess we'll never know. And I'm not going to teleport to the other side to try it out again. Although we do have the little map thing. Maybe it pops up. Maybe we can check the map. I'm running out of stamina by gliding. That's the first. Alright, down we go. Alright, here we are. It was like at the bottom, I believe. Can I check? It's always at the very end, I think. Map fragments? That's not it. There's so many maps. Liam's Ballad, Confession, Autumn's Regrets, Writing. This is all exploration stuff. That's also not it. Ancient map. Court of Desolation. There it is. Okay. This is the first big cliff. I think we just go here. Right? It's like there. That's my guess. Nice. Wait, if I walk here, will it work? Ah, man. Aw, man. It's okay, we found it. We still need to go all the way down first. Go down to get back up. They're scouts! No! They found us. There's too many layers here, and usually I am a big fan of layers. Like ogres and onions. Oh no, trained scarabs. Careful. They're after me. I'm just a little goddess. Yeah, this is definitely the picture. This is definitely a picture. Careful, more of them. I should kill them, you know. I need the meat.
I see everything.
I see everything. You can't hide, guys. 3. Where's the other ones? Oh! Dude. Dude. Found it. Seems pretty obvious. Okay, let's sacrifice a person. Paimon, lay down. Courts of Desolation. I have all the elements. Look at that. I knew it. This is a great team, man. This is a great team. This does mean we're probably gonna have to fight, though, if you do require elements.
So
Reach the
this
depths.
is the Court of Desolation.
Yep.
Are there really any treasures buried here?
We'll see.
Oh, Paimon's kind of nervous. Could it be dangerous?
Oh, it can
Don't
definitely
worry.
be dangerous.
You'll be safe with me.
Cyno has become a trial Cyno, and he is stronger than mine, so I won't say no to that. Boom. His weapon does look kind of cool, I will say. Gives like 40% crit or something stupid, right? Does he give drops? Probably not. We're in instanced. So I should grab this though. We get loot again. I do love when you get some little chests.
These walls have definitely seen better days.
Yeah.
Was there some sort of fight here? Let's
Yeah.
keep going and see what we can find.
I'm finding many things, Paimon. One of them being, you're annoying. She's actually not that bad, this quest. I thought Nabil or whatever his name was way more annoying. Oh my god, it's a depth thing, and now we can perceive a new exit.
Paimon? Or did that passageway just rotate?
What? No.
It's not gonna start moving again, is it?
Yes.
Either way, we should be careful.
Paimon, it's fine. Look, why is this all like weird, smudgy, red? There's been a lot of blood or something?
Hey.
Hello, friends. Apologies for this.
Go.
Boop. They are gone. More loot. I love loot. It is hilariously low though, the amount of primo gems you get for this. Oh, it's an elevator. Whoa! Okay, that's cool. That's really cool. Start. Oh yeah. That's not making me nauseous at all, dude. I have no idea what's spinning.
Hopefully that's our way in.
Are we walking on the ceiling now, or I'm tripping? Guys, this does look really cool.
That eye seems to be staring right at us.
I know, I want to get a cool angle on it.
This place gives Paimon the creeps.
Uh-huh.
You go first.
I always go first. Always. Stairs again. This is very, very cool. I wish I could hide my character, take a picture. I'm still a little bit sad they don't allow you to use the camera feature in all these like one-time domains. They put so much effort into them, and you're just not allowed to keep them in your memories even. Open up. Hey. Oh, you're not gonna make me go back, are you? Maybe I can climb. Hip. Hip. Hop. I really want to try. Sorry for wasting your time. Though maybe we can uncover a secret of King Deshret. Okay, we cannot. Do I actually have to go back? This would make me very sad. Very, very sad. Okay, it's fine. This is so trippy. I don't understand how they're doing this. Stairs. These look incredible as well. Look at this. Look at the detail on them. There's so many things I'd like to take pictures of. Wait. Door of Resurrection Exit. Can you do this then? Camera, special camera. Which one? Oh yeah, I probably should have brought like... Nope. What if you bring Charlotte? Maybe Charlotte can carry. You bring Charlotte and that lens? We should try that sometime. Hopefully I'll think... Oh, hello. I'll think about it next time I record a quest.
Strike a pop.
Die. Because it would be very cool, in my opinion, to get some cool pictures of this place. And it kind of bypasses the camera thing, I believe. But maybe it would also... I mean, it would make sense if they block everything. That looks so cool. It would make sense they block things out. What the... It has disappeared. There we stood, Cyno, Paimita, and I, in front of the doors of desolation. Hello there, old man. It's him. It's Taj. Cutscene? Give me a cutscene. I need it. I need it in my veins right now. Also kind of cool background.
Taj.
How dare.
Ah, Cyno. It's been some time since I've seen you last.
Damn.
I trust you are doing well.
My man does have a deep voice.
Seeing that you've made it all the way here, you must be on the cusp of wrapping up your investigation, I presume.
Essentially.
Even faster than I expected. Is it because you have some new partners now?
Hey, Taj. Good to meet you, man.
That's right. This case is nearly closed. But the most important answer still eludes me.
Are you a culprit,
Was
Taj?
it all your doing? Smuggling the canned knowledge? The research of the Court of Desolation?
Oh, he's gonna sacrifice himself. I can feel it already.
Yes, it was me.
You monocle ass.
Then explain why.
For his son.
That's the difficult part. Let's just say I've changed. I've become a selfish coward who only wants to pursue his own interests.
It's rough that you're so honest about it, because I actually appreciate that.
I find that hard to believe.
Oh, really? Way I see it, every person will end up like me sooner or later.
No, don't say that, Taj. I
When you're
won't.
young, you press forward, unattached, living solely for the justice in your heart.
Right.
But as you begin to age,
I think it's the other way
you start
around.
to become more cautious. You know many things are wrong.
I think it's the other way around.
Still turn a blind eye to them.
Nah.
I was the same. I never questioned my actions until Murtada died. I could feel the justice that I once strived to uphold slowly crumbling in my heart. I was completely dedicated to all that I did, but as I grew older, I found myself feeling alone, miserable. Can you imagine what it feels like to not have the will to live, but not be able to die?
What do you mean? Is he some kind of god?
Murtada was sent to prison by my own hands.
I know.
I set myself on this painful path.
I know.
My son hated me till the day he died.
I know.
And now I must live with that pain and regret.
But you would say it's deserved.
I failed him as a father.
Yes, you did.
But now I have a chance to make it right.
Yep, there he goes.
A chance to reunite with him.
I don't know if he wants that, Taj.
The Court of Desolation. Here lies the key to overcoming life and death.
Sure.
The power to even bring the dead back to life.
Yeah, we believe it.
So, did you already find what you needed here?
Well, no, he needs to die on that table.
See this door behind me?
Yes.
Behind it lies the treasures that I seek.
Go ahead.
I'm so close, Cyno. If only you hadn't arrived now, I could already have...
But why were you just standing there staring at it? Go for it, man.
Enough conjecture. What has happened is already part of the past.
Yes.
You cannot bring the dead back to life.
What he says.
In the end.
Except?
The treasures you seek are nothing but myths and legend.
Guys, do not hate me. I'm reviving Senora. I think it would make for a spicy act.
Since you're so sure, why don't you just let me open the door and see then?
Go for it.
No. I sense danger behind that door.
Let him open it.
There will be dire consequences the moment you open it.
Yeah, you will have to deal with me, the honorary knight of Mondstadt.
I beg you, as an old partner, can you let me fulfill my last wish?
No.
Just this once?
No. Say yes.
Surely you get it by now. Doing your job without mercy will only drive people away from me. I'm the prime example.
Oh yeah, so it's Cyno's fault.
I don't overthink things.
Yep.
If there is only one way for me to defend my principles, then that is the path I will take.
Guys, remember when I looked at that board he was standing in front and it said, people overthink, young people always overthink now? Look at that, he doesn't overthink.
Seems there's
Maybe he's not young though.
All right then. Let's see if your polearm skills have improved at all.
Ah, wonderful. Transform into Demon Lord, please, or something. That would be kind of cool. I wish the animation and the voice line was synced up a little bit more. That would have been nice. Cutscene? Oh no. Really? Oh wow. Holy shit, he has the might of a demon. He is summoning things.
I will set things right no matter what the cost.
Okay. So well, you're dead. You're dead. He's transformed into sand. He's dead already.
Strength
is weak.
You feel it, don't you? I'm stronger than you remember.
Oh, he is a demon lord.
I gained new power when I entered the Court of Desolation.
The Nahida burst really does make it feel even stronger, though. That's really cool. Look at that. How cool that looked.
This is only a taste of it.
Mm-hmm.
Once I open the door behind me, this power will be complete.
Okay.
Even life and death will have no grip on me.
Alright, do it then.
Uh-oh. We have to stop this guy!
I'm kinda intrigued, let him do it.
I won't let you open that door.
Come on.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Come on.
I'm afraid it won't be easy to stop me now that you're injured.
What do you mean? You got one shot.
Ready to sacrifice your life for this?
Yes, for justice.
I'll do what I have to.
I know. Dot, dot, dot. I like that it still says mantra.
I still remember
I guess
when
he
we
is.
first became partners. You were always charging forward and putting your life on the line, just like now.
Uh-huh.
Even after all this time, you still haven't changed.
And yet, that doesn't send a message to you. Because you have changed and you want to do bad things now. Cool.
You haven't changed either. You left that list of names and map in your house on purpose, didn't you? You wanted me to be able to find you here.
Yes.
All of this was just part of the act you were putting on.
Uh-huh.
What happened just now was also part of your plan. You might have fooled those on the list, but you will not fool me.
That's right.
I had my suspicions from the beginning, but I couldn't be sure until we fought.
Uh-huh.
If he really had changed, your fighting style wouldn't be as it was before.
And this is why my spear was implanted with poison. And when I slice your ear, you will now die.
Huh? What do you mean, Cyno?
He didn't want to kill me.
He never planned on opening the door. His true intention was...
No, don't say it.
What's happening?
Killing us.
Seems our time is running short.
Uh-huh.
Let me make this quick then.
Okay.
After Mortada died, my spirit was crushed.
Yeah.
For a long time, I was hoping this reality was just some terrible nightmare.
Uh-huh.
I hoped I would just wake up and be able to see his smiling face again.
The thing is, no matter what, this guy has failed. Because in the first place, if his son wanted to, like, research this whole chamber and whatever, he failed in educating him. But also by jailing him instead of talking to him afterwards, he could have maybe saved it. In both scenarios, he did, like, the worst possible thing. You suck.
That is when I was approached by someone who wished to collaborate and find the Court of Desolation together.
Okay.
I did some investigation of my own and discovered they were part of a massive organization.
So you're telling me, okay.
People from every walk of life are involved.
The rich, the famous.
They're relentless in their search, pouring countless more
I
into
know.
secret research,
Yep.
even sacrificing lives in hopes that the Court of Desolation would appear.
Yep.
No wonder banning the research wasn't enough.
Mm-hmm.
A full-scale operation was already in motion.
Oh, yes.
I'm a flesh and blood human like anyone else.
Yeah.
So I obviously hesitated and considered it.
Okay.
The thought of bringing my son back tugged at my heart.
Yes.
But in the end, I came to my senses.
Yes.
I knew that I could not let myself go down that path.
Very interesting.
I suddenly came to a realization amidst my suffering.
Mm-hmm.
The Court of Desolation, a place that once drove people to tragedy, was still doing so even centuries later.
Uh-huh.
As long as this place exists.
Oh, he's just trying to
people
destroy
will
it then.
recklessly seek it
Dude.
out, just as Mortada did. Generation after generation.
Dude.
Regardless of the cost.
Dude, that's kind of cool, man. So that's the plot twist. You're a good guy.
Let it be buried beneath the sand forever.
Ah, ledge.
Once the Court of Desolation is gone, there will no longer be anyone obsessed with seeking it out.
Couldn't you just have, like, said it? The damage on the walls we saw on the way here. You're going to destroy the court. Did you really just get that now?
That's right. I acted as if I had abandoned my convictions just so that they would cooperate without raising any suspicion.
Look, so he was infiltrating.
This was the only way I could
Nice.
find and destroy this place.
But why would you why would you fight us and all that? Why did that matter?
But that wasn't enough. I needed someone I could trust to bring the organization to justice. The academia forbids the research of the Court of Desolation, so they would never approve my plan in the first place.
Yeah.
To add to the problem, the organization is so powerful that they even have members working within the academia.
Right.
If I wished to destroy the organization, I couldn't just count on the academia alone.
Okay, fair, fair.
So, You pretended to be the one behind all this as a test for me.
Yes, to see if you are still strong-willed, my son.
Yes. I'm sorry, but now I am assured. You haven't changed at all.
What a guy.
You are still as you always were, fearless, and making no compromise.
Yes.
Anyway, this place is collapsing. You must leave now.
He is still going to stay here and die within, just so you know.
Aren't you leaving too? There are still loads of bad guys to catch outside.
Yep, but he wants to see his son.
His fate is already sealed. There is no life left inside him.
Yes.
He is like a candle with no more wick to burn.
He means to open the Court of Desolation, one must sacrifice their life.
You planned it all from the very beginning, didn't you?
Yes.
Risking being treated as a traitor to collaborate with them. Sacrificing your own life to open and destroy the Court of Desolation.
Yes.
Regardless, I made a grave mistake by allowing the smuggling and the research of this place.
Yeah.
Let this be the final judgment on myself.
You know, you should the better final judgment would be like living with the consequences of your actions, just like what you've done to your son.
I was always so busy with work that I never made time to fulfill Mortada's wishes.
Awful.
Finding this place was his biggest wish.
Yeah.
Since I'll be reuniting with him here, I can only hope he won't have anything more to hold against me.
He'll be mad that you died here.
I'll leave all those people on the list to you. Sorry for all the trouble I've caused.
Ah, you said sorry. It's okay. You're all forgiven now.
There's nothing to be sorry for. We are partners.
Oh yeah, very emo, Cyno.
If you see Mortada, send him my greetings. Goodbye, old friend.
Alright, show me the cutscene of the place collapsing then. Come on then. Come on then. You know, I think it's a bit unfair to be like, hey, don't need to be sorry, man. It's a bit much.
Dad, why are they so strict with me? I'm always the only one who gets in trouble.
They have a lot of expectations from you, my son.
Just leave me alone. Don't
Oh,
worry.
no.
I won't damage your precious reputation.
Not the teenage boy.
All right, Dad. Let's start over.
Damn, you gave him a chance. Run!
By the way,
Run!
I finally found an area.
Oh, he's so
research I wish to
fast!
pursue. Why can't you show even a little leniency?
I know. Oh, what a jump! Paimon quick, holy shit. I kinda don't want to lose because I love you, my son.
Matra.
Oh, that's a way lamer way to end it than I love you, my son. They don't want to use the L word in Genshin. They don't want to say love. I don't think they ever will. Maybe they will at the very end. When we reunite into one of the dying siblings' arms or something.
The Court of Desolation has
Disappeared.
Just as Taj said.
Meh.
That place had caused too many disasters and tragedies.
I don't really feel like it's disappeared.
Being buried in quicksand is its rightful end.
You know, people are gonna dig this out in a million years anyway. What about the organization?
To them, as long as there's more to be made, they will disregard the Academia's rules.
Uh-huh.
Whether it's the Court of Desolation or anything else.
They will straight up just dig the sand away. Like, there is no doubt about it.
Their only goal is to make massive profits off of dangerous research.
Yeah.
Taj may have set them back with the Court of Desolation.
Mm-hmm.
But it won't be long before they continue searching for another target.
I'm serious. They're gonna keep going with this anyway.
That's an opportunity that I will not let them have.
Sure.
We'll help too.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you. But you've already done enough.
No, don't say that.
Just leave the rest to me.
Okay.
I will bring them to justice myself.
Fine.
Besides, I promised you that I would sweep away any potential danger.
As we get attacked.
So, that's what I'm going to do.
4 days?
Wait for me at Caravan Rebob 4 days from now.
There's no you actually want me to wait 4 days. Cyno? 4 days? That's like charging up the clock to the max twice, dude. I've never seen that before of my life. Okay, let's do it. I'm at Caravan Ribat. He's just gonna need 4 days, guys. Alright, day after tomorrow. I assume we're gonna have like a little end chat. He's just gonna say that he killed everybody. Thumbs up, keep it up. I don't know. What do you guys think? I feel like that guy, his friend Taj, cannot just be forgiven that easily. It's a little bit cheap. Like, you know what, bro? You're right. You know, I totally get it, man. You do you. Of course, the end goal was like kind of noble and whatever, but it doesn't make up for all the stuff he's done before. 2 more, right? Yeah. Here we go. Oh, imagine doing this before you could skip 2 days at once. This is great gameplay. I don't know, maybe I'm like kind of over like forgiving everyone all the time for everything super quickly. I kind of don't mind holding people accountable a little bit. So even if it's emotional and even if this and that and like blah blah blah, I just want to be against it one time. It's been 4 days. Hello.
We meet again.
Hi.
Thank you so much for all your help.
Nabil, I'm sorry for suspecting you the entire way through, man.
Nabil, what are you doing here?
Just saying hi, man.
Convicts from the desert are being escorted through Caravan Ribat.
Okay.
So I'm here to keep an eye on things. And this should be the last group of them, so I'll be heading back to the academia once they're cleared.
That's great. What's the situation? What's been happening?
The last few days have been quite the ride, but fortunately, I can say with confidence that this case is finally coming to an end.
Psych.
At first, the mercenary groups on the list were putting up quite a fight.
Yeah.
They made several desperate attempts to cover up the truth.
Yeah.
However, Cyno crossed the desert and took out their main camp overnight.
Okay.
After that,
easy enough.
People on the list started to put pressure on the higher-ups within the academia.
Yeah.
Everyone was on edge, and the case came to a standstill.
And you got to filter out all the Duke?
And then what happened?
Filter out all the Duke?
Well, then we received word that Taj Radkani had sacrificed himself on the case.
No.
The news really stirred up the members of our ranks.
How can he?
The Matra then moved together against the enemy.
Yeah.
We cleared out the traitors from within the academia
Awesome.
and arrested all the researchers on the list.
Legends?
Some of them managed to get out of the academia, but still failed to escape.
Ha, sillies.
Scattered criminals were captured by Cyno all across Sumeru.
Let's go, man.
I even heard that someone was about to escape to Fontaine, but was still apprehended just at the border.
Ha!
Having more than 300 prisoners apprehended for interrogation has definitely shaken things up recently.
Fair enough.
Is Cyno alright? He didn't get injured, did he?
It's not okay get injured.
He seems fine, but nobody knows the real situation.
Don't worry, I'll go play some TCG with him. He'll be good.
He brought over 300 suspects to judgment all on his own.
Yeah.
Among them were even some of our former colleagues.
Mm-hmm.
Not just the criminals are afraid of him. Even we start feeling a little nervous when he's around now.
Why? Do you have something to hide? If not, why are you feeling nervous?
But even if we start feeling all self-conscious, thinking if we've done anything wrong, we're still always honored to have Cyno around.
I'm sus you, Nabil. You can't clear the suspicion that easily, Chief.
By the way, are you guys here to see Cyno?
Yes.
I think I just saw him walking in that direction when I was on watch nearby.
Yeah, right.
He was walking with someone I didn't recognize, and then before I knew it, they were nowhere to be seen.
Uh-huh.
If you happen to see him, please send my regards.
I'll consider it.
Sure thing, Nabil. You be careful too. Don't let any of those bad guys escape.
Yeah, Nabil, don't do that.
Don't worry about
Nabil.
me. If anything happens, you can find me at the academia anytime.
Yeah, right.
Farewell then.
Bye, Nabil. Nabinho. To the Caravan Ribat. Who is he with? Who is it? Who is
Trying
that?
to single-handedly bring
Okay.
300 people to justice must feel pretty exhilarating.
Uh-huh.
But I can assure you this is certainly not the best solution.
Okay.
I'm aware.
He knows.
However,
Sai
I
knows.
learned something unexpected during interrogation. Apparently,
Sai knows.
Someone had enticed
Guys.
Murtada Radkani into becoming interested in researching the Court of Desolation.
Guys, Sai knows. Like, Knows. Like, he knows. He's aware. He would love that joke.
Murtada had lived in his father's shadow all his life.
Yes.
Naturally, he wanted to conduct research that would seem groundbreaking and significant.
Indeed.
After Murtada died, the organization tried to use Taj's shame regarding his son to add him to their ranks.
Yes.
Toying with others' minds, treating lives like dirt,
Mm-hmm.
and doing anything for their own interests.
Mm-hmm.
This
makes me angry. Same.
Fine, I understand.
Fine.
This is a type of trap I've been working on which uses plants.
Whoa!
Here, take some just in case you need them next time.
Plant traps. That sounds awesome.
If thrown into the mud, the trap will grow rapidly and disperse a pollen that has a paralyzing effect.
That's so cool.
I don't have much use for the traps these days, but maybe you will.
But you need mud.
And can help me collect more testing data.
Can you? Yeah, but what if it doesn't work? And how do you find mud in the desert?
Cyno! Tighnari!
Hey, boys.
Oh, so Tighnari must be who Nabil saw earlier.
Yes.
Are you also here to see Cyno?
The double pointy ears. No, I'm actually not here to see Cyno at all. Jumps over the cliff.
That's right. Cyno asked me to collect some medicinal herbs to treat a girl named Seamin.
Ah, Cyno keeping his word. Very cute.
I also dropped by just to check for any injuries.
Yeah.
He seems to be fine physically, but he looks a little more lonely than I remember. And Cyno, relax.
He looks a little more lonely.
You don't
than I
always
remember.
have to look so serious, you know.
See?
Why don't you play more Genius Invocation TCG, huh?
Please play our card game.
Kale has always been a little wary of you, and your stern expression certainly isn't helping.
Please play our card game. Please, please, please.
How is Kale these days?
Good.
She's grown a bit taller.
Really?
But her grades could use some improvement. She still made many mistakes on her last test.
How dare
even
she?
after I had marked all the important content in the book for her.
Oh my, how can she? How can she?
After some time, I plan on having her go outside more.
Uh-huh.
It just so happens that I have something she can help me with.
Yeah, testing out mud traps.
Huh? You mean Kale is leaving Avidia Forest? What happened?
She's grown up.
I've asked her to host some ad hoc lectures to teach the dangers of canned knowledge.
Oh,
as
cute.
well as how to use it safely.
Cute ending.
Although we've apprehended all the criminals behind the recent smuggling case, there are many people who are still curious and seek canned knowledge.
Yep.
So, I decided to ask her to work on increasing knowledge and awareness on the topic.
Yeah.
Please be sure to keep an eye on her.
Of course.
I will.
Yes.
If anything else happens, the three of you can find me in the Avidia Forest. Take care.
Why are people telling me where I can find them now? Alright, Cyno.
I've
Let's
already
finish it
caught
up,
those
Chief.
who were preparing to attack you in secret.
Thanks.
Even if some criminals did slip through our fingers, they wouldn't know that you were involved in the case. So you can relax.
I'm not ever sleeping with two eyes closed ever again, Cyno. You know this now after what you've told me.
But what about you, Cyno?
I don't need sleep.
It's still not time for me to rest yet.
Yep.
Those who died have fulfilled their wishes. But those who are alive must continue pressing forward.
Yep.
I've been thinking about what Taj said in the Court of Desolation these last few days. His words were not empty. People do change.
I know.
And no belief can completely resist the erosion of time.
Do you think that's foreshadowing about our sibling?
I just hope
We
my
will
own
never be
change
reunited.
will come slowly, so that I can press on a little further.
Yeah.
That way, those who see me as their superior, and those who are following in my footsteps, will learn courage from my example.
Wonderful.
Just as I gained courage from my own superiors. And my partner.
Yes, when he sacrificed his wrist for you. Sounds like a lot of work. I hope it'll make you happy, Cyno.
I'll be fine. I'm also enjoying my chat with you right now, you know?
I believe you.
There are many things I feel better about once I start to talk about them.
Yeah.
Many people want to go to the desert to offer condolences for Taj.
They should not.
But I didn't share details with anyone.
Yeah.
I'd prefer to avoid revealing the location of the Court of Desolation.
Sounds smart.
One day, I'll gather some flowers that grow in arid desert conditions.
Yeah.
And then, I was hoping you'd join me in planting them on the remains of the Court of Desolation.
Sure. Of course. Boop. Sands of Solitude. The chapter is done. Next time on the King of Invocations, what? What now? Did I just... Something seems to be bothering the novelist. Why did I just get that?
By the way, something strange happened a few days ago.
I lost a TCG.
A merchant approached me and requested that I cover the cost of a desert travel kit.
I know.
1,250,000 mora.
Huh.
I didn't remember owing anyone mora.
Yeah.
Especially not that kind of thing. So I arrested the merchant.
Nice.
On charges of provocation and disturbing the peace.
Nice.
Do you know anything about this?
Not a clue.
Paimon has no idea what that could be.
Dori definitely didn't go herself, right? She sent someone. That's a great ending. That is a great ending. I do wonder what this is now, though. It isn't Sumeru. King of Invocations. It's card game related. Now, one thing I do want to show you is that maybe we have to do it actually. Oh, do you not have to unlock it? Part 2. Yeah, you do. Where is it? Well, how do you do part 2? I don't know. Anyway, let's do a little outro. I'll go stand in the sun. Hey everybody, thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it and my little rambles and everything around it. I also hope that you didn't mind me trying to predict the plot a million times and being wrong about it every single time. But hey, that's kind of just how I make these quests entertaining. I think I enjoy doing that the most, about these, trying to see if you were right with the plot and whatever. And it was pretty interesting, you know. And this Court of Desolation thing, I feel like we're probably going to hear more about it someday, maybe. It is just buried. People are going to dig it up eventually. It's not over yet. And I do think there's a lot of foreshadowing about our sibling, genuinely. Like, ideas that people can change. And I'm like, oh, dude, our brother's actually given up on us. It's actually happened. We don't even care anymore. Also, what's crazy is that we are about to get, like, to the 5th region, right? Mondstadt, Liyue, Inazuma, Sumeru, Fontaine. 6th region. We're like so close to the last region already. Isn't that nuts? That's nuts to me anyway. Alright, thanks so much for watching. Hopefully I got you with part 2 soon. And yeah, I think that's all. Lots of love. Take care. See you in the next one. Bye bye.